Music Sync Libraries, Part 1. Take our trip down sync licensing. Let's go.
No matter when I'm losing, it's no confusing about the route I'm choosing. And the only way I'm moving, doing me. It's just me I'm doing.
What up, oldies? Welcome to the show, Doing Me. I'm your host, Dyggz, your oatmeal eating, rapping guru. Here with my co-host.
Hey man, your oatmeal eating Robin to Batman over here, and we are with you guys. Remember, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday,
We give you 3 things.
and 3 things only.
Recommendations for your oatmeal hunger.
Simplifying the artist role in the music industry.
And business tips to get your pockets back.
Well, let's get to what we're talking about, this Music Sync Library. What is it?
What is a music sync library? We've been talking about sync licensing over the last couple of episodes. And so a music sync library is a one-stop shop where you can submit your music and where independent filmmakers,
Come on.
music supervisors,
Okay.
and even games can come and they can purchase your music from
See,
you.
I thought you was gonna say shop because I'm getting like grocery store vibes.
Right.
Say music library.
They're
You know
like
what I'm
a
saying?
they're like a grocery shop, a grocery store. You can go in there down one aisle. They'll have hip hop. They'll have
Okay.
country music. They'll have all different types of genre of music. Where if I'm a music supervisor for a TV show, I can go there and purchase some. I can get that, and they are for you.
For an artist,
For
for me, I kind of get when I think about it, like a personal assistant.
Right.
They are doing the legwork for you so that you can continue to create.
Right. And so what they do for you is they will reach out to the supervisor. They will reach out to different entities that will put your music with their vision. And so you don't have to go out, like we were saying before, we were talking about music supervisors. You don't even have to do all that legwork. They'll do it all for you.
They got the connections that you need.
Right,
you
they
feel
got
me?
all the connections that you
Exactly.
need. Now, what they usually do is there's a contractual agreement between you and them. They take 50% of your publishing is usually what they talk about.
So I'm still making money.
You still making money.
I gotta pay them now.
Right, but you get all of your writer's fee. Now, if there's a sync fee involved, they will split that with you too. But they usually, for most of them, and for independent artists, this is important because we're going to give you a list of those. There's a zero. It costs you nothing to submit to them. And here's the thing, a tip. Do not sign with the library that's charging you to submit music to them.
But tell them why.
Because
Why?
they're looking for your music. You're helping them by submitting music to them. You're expanding their catalog so they can promote that we have more music here. The different music supervisors, different TV shows.
So I'm the farmer. You're the grocery store.
Exactly.
I'm giving you what you need to sell. Come on.
Right. Music library is very important. We have some oatmeal we're gonna get to right now.
Man, we do.
I think it's from Starbucks is where we're going.
Man, we are getting fancy. We started with Mickey D.
Right.
Now we went to Panera. Now we are segueing to Starbucks.
Start easy. Look here.
You know what I mean?
And they got the whole grain oatmeal for you, buddy.
Oh,
And you just
okay.
open it up right there, right? This is some good stuff.
Ready to go. Okay, so what kind of toppings are you gonna put on yours?
Well, they give you a 3-pack topping thing.
What's in this 3-pack
All
top?
right, they give you some good brown sugar. The first thing they give you. Right?
Okay, how much do you put on yours? I don't like to put
I
too
put the whole packet on mine.
Oh, Ooh.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Artists, you take what's given to you. If I give it to you, use it. That's what I think.
I mean, what other YouTube channel can you go to where you learn something as you're watching us
Right.
eat? You know what I'm saying? You can be eating too. Why don't you try this?
Right.
Go to Starbucks.
They also give you, and here we got some
raisins.
Got some raisins.
Both of the golden persuasion.
Right.
You know, and then your regular raisins. You
Right. You know
know?
what I'm saying? That's all the dry.
Don't know if they're sun-made, but they're raisins.
I got
You know
that.
what I'm
And
saying?
the last but not least, oh man. Now, so I'm saying, I was talking about music libraries and places that they hit you up to get you connected as a third party and sync licenses. There's some place I want you guys to avoid that pretend to be a music library, and they're called sync agents.
So they fraud now?
These guys will charge you to submit your music to them, like music libraries. Some of them have connections to music supervisors, but they don't have the contracts in line for you, and you're not protected. You want to make sure that you're not dealing with them, and they charge you to submit, and you don't want to pay anybody to submit your music because your music is the asset it's important how you spend your money and your time, which leads me to a side note.
Side note?
Side note.
Let's go.
Artists, you have to know your worth.
You have to.
You got to know what your time is worth, your studio time, your video time, your music that you submit. You are the product. You just don't give it away. When it's your studio time, you make sure that you get all the time out of it. If it's your music that you're submitting, you make sure that you're getting the right royalties. Because of the quick buck they offer you, they'll have all these different offers. When you look for music libraries, and as we go along, we'll talk about how to find them. These guys will pop up, and you'll know the difference by when you go and see, because they'll tell you they won't have a catalog, and that's important. Music libraries have a catalog of music that you can look and see, and you can see the placements. Placements are important. Where they have got their music placed, what TV shows, what movies. That's important. These sync agents won't have that. I want you to avoid that. If you don't get anything from the oldie show, you're gonna get some good oatmeal tips and good business tips to avoid getting caught up in the trap that independent artists get caught up.
The other important piece of what you're saying when you're saying know your worth is the fact that once you know your worth, you have to manage your time.
Yes.
Because your time is also a part of the total package of your asset. If you manage your time well, you get the bang for your buck.
And that's what these music libraries do, as we talked about it. Of course, when you go to music supervisors, you get the whole shebang. You get the synchronization fee, you get your own publishing, you get your writers fee, you get the whole thing. But these music libraries help you partnerships, manage your time. They'll do the work. They'll go and find these places, and they'll give you the placement information that you need so that you can keep creating, so you can keep managing your time.
See, that opportunity that you take when you do a music library creates the opportunity for you to continue to create. I like just saying, I like playing with words like that. And I also like playing with this or that.
Let's do it.
Did you notice that?
Let's
You saw that segue?
That was a nice segue.
Y'all gotta pay attention. Now, this one might piss you off. Mustard or honey mustard? Because see, mustard's annoying to me. You want to know why mustard is annoying? Because mustard, I feel like people, or some people, not all people, like some people use mustard as it has to go. Like it's a must. So if I have a hot dog, it has to be ketchup and mustard.
Right.
But it does not. It can be barbecue sauce and relish. That's a weird combination. Don't do that.
On a hot dog?
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Or burgers, you do ketchup, mayo, and mustard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't even ask you these days. They just throw it on.
Just throw mustard
You know
on
what I'm
it.
saying? Now honey mustard has its place.
Right. I get what you're saying. Like honey mustard knows its place. It knows it's a dipping sauce on the side.
Tell them again, it's a different sauce.
Right. But mustard just shows up and just puts its feet on your couch. Like, it lives.
With the shoes on.
Right.
With the shoes on.
Right. It'll change the TV, touch the radio in your car.
Ooh, don't you touch that radio?
I gotta go with honey mustard because it knows its place. And
See,
mustard just show up anywhere.
This is why we work well together.
Honey mustard. Yeah, mustard you need to learn your respect.
I'm telling you, and the other thing that makes sense is the fact that you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That makes perfect sense.
And like this video.
Because this video is going to lead to the next.
Right.
And probably the one previous to this video. The other thing that we got to talk about, what you giving away?
Alright, we gotta go give you that ultimate independent artist guide. I want you to go in. We're gonna have that in the link in the description. And also, I'm gonna give you a music library cheat sheet that's gonna help you out.
See, y'all didn't hear that. Tell them again.
I'm gonna give you the music library cheat sheet. I'm gonna tell you about this. And the reason I wanna do this is because it's gonna be the source you get a lot of money. Tell you artists. So we're gonna give you that. You wanna do that.
Exactly. And you know what?
What?
You know what else I gotta tell them?
What?
Else I gotta tell them?
Wait, we forgot to ask them about the Starbucks.
I was about to tell them my name business.
Right.
But you right. I want to know.
Right.
So does Dyggz want to know. What is your favorite Starbucks beverage?
Right.
Now we're gonna leave the oat milk for a second. What is your favorite Starbucks beverage? Are you're a coffee person?
Right.
I'm more of a tea person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let us know in the comments.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Let's have a little beverage war in the comments.
That little caramel crunch they got. The frappe.
Okay.
With the almond milk.
Okay, I'm more of a citrus tea type of individual.
Okay,
you know
cool.
what I'm saying? A little honey don't hurt nobody.
Right.
You know, the other thing that doesn't hurt nobody when you mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
All right. We'll catch y'all.
No matter when or losing, it's no confusing about the ride I'm choosing.